was once a dream that was Rome.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Roland. This is the best channel that nobody watches except a few special people like yourselves. And today I'm gonna give a shot to this new game that's gonna come out this year. I think on the Steam it doesn't actually say when it's gonna come out. There's no exact date, but it is dated for this year, so I guess we will probably see it this year. It's called Strategos. I'm guessing a lot of you have already seen it. A lot of you Total War fans have seen it. And I found it interesting when I was looking at it, and I just went on their Discord and asked if I can have early access to whatever build they have now. I got an early access, so thanks for that. So let's give it a shot. Let's see how it is. I've done the tutorial, and I have a general idea of how things work. But you know, best way to discover a game is to actually play it. So we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna play a few battles, see how it feels and what it feels. And I am going to post more battles in the upcoming weeks. And I said, like, they were generous enough to give me access to this build, which is it's not the final product, obviously, so any bugs and stuff like that you might see here is not indicative of what you might get if you buy it. This is not sponsored or anything. I just got access to it, I asked for it, and they just gave it to me. So in a show of appreciation to them, when the game comes out, I will gift a copy of this game to my subscribers. So to be eligible, all you have to do is to just comment on any of the Strategos videos, and then you'll be eligible, and I will extract a winner. I'll make a video about it. It will be super transparent, nothing suspicious, you know. Okay, that being said, let's see what this game is all about. Currently we can only play as, I think, 4 factions. Polybian, yeah, Roman, Pyrrhic, which is probably Epirus, yeah. The Kingdom of Pyrrhus of Epirus, yes. Macedonian situation and the Carthaginian. So these are the 4 factions that we can play right now. And what I found interesting is that the lineup, you can change the lineup, I think, of the troops, but in light of which ally you choose to have in your army composition, you have different types of troops, I believe, or something like that. Okay, looks like I can't change much here, but if I go here, yeah, you see Italian hoplites, you can get Italian footmen, medium infantry, heavy infantry. The medium infantry is more versatile, like depends on the map. Can I change the map though? Ah, we have 3 maps, okay. Well, whatever, let's start with the first one. It seems to be open. So I found this pretty cool, like history buffs will have a lot of fun with this one. Let's see what other things we can do here. Allies. Let's see if we have the Tarentine, Italian hoplites, armored cavalry, and then you can change some of the troops here. Yeah. This is pretty cool. Let's see what the Macedonians... Ah, Illyrian allies, okay. Fair enough. And then the Carthaginian, probably the Africans. Yeah, Iberian, okay, so you have the Spanish stuff. And then you have the Numidian, yeah, which adds Numidian light cavalry and such. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna play as Rome, because, of course. At least in the first few battles, and why not just put on the Carthaginians and have a blast. Now let's see what I can change. Actually, can I change anything here? Not much. I'm guessing you'll have more options once you... Italian hop. Do I need hoplites in this fight? Obviously, if you know the names of the troops and such, historically, it'll help you. And like from what I saw in the tutorial, it's somewhat similar to Total War when it comes to units and counters to certain units. Obviously, it's early days, so I'll have to play the game more. But I just wanted to go in and check it out. I want to play, actually, I was thinking about, maybe not today, I don't know, fighting the same battle but changing the difficulty and see how the AI reacts to the actual situations in which you put them. If it's, I'm curious to see if the AI is getting better at maneuvering, or is just, it has just buffed stats like it is in Total War. Now this is I don't know how many people work on this game. I'm guessing not a lot. But in Total War's case, that's so unexcusable. When you see that all they do is just boost the stats. I played the tutorial a couple of days ago. So. Okay. Obviously the graphics are not top notch. They still look decent, but you know, it's not a AAA release. And as long as the gameplay is good, I don't really care. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got light javelins, velites. Okay, what's the difference between these guys? Let's see. Lightly protected. Okay, so one is protected, the other one isn't. And you'll see, like, the first movement on the field of battle of the troops, you can do it as in Total War, but afterwards, any command that you issue will have a delay, because the command will come from the generals. The general will send a emissary, or courier, or whatever, and then the units will move. So ideally, what if you have, like, I see you have two generals, like you put one general in one room, in one corner, the other one in the other, so that you can issue the commands quick. Okay, I see we have swords, I see we have some pikes. So let's put the swords in the center of the line. We're gonna put a couple of pikes here. One pike here. I only have 2 cavalry, which are the generals, so I will try to avoid using them. Thinking of maybe overwhelming one of the flanks. I'll certainly experiment with things in the future, but let's just do a standard fight. See how that goes. Okay, we have 3 they have 3 cavalries, 4 with their general. So we are out cavalried. If they want to come, I'm gonna let them come. You have these things which shows you the range. This shows you the command. Morale is higher for the troops that are next to a general. No, whatever. Yeah, you see the courier going. Okay, looks like they're gonna be pushing out here. I'm just gonna react. And also, these are the ranges in which the units start attacking by themselves, charging, misbehaving, I would say. You have certain modes here. We're gonna experiment with them. gonna attack those guys because I think I have the superiority against the light ones. They are faster, they should be faster. Yeah, they've fallen back. We're exchanging. These guys are outmatched here. And they're not the armored ones, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go. Are we catching these guys? Yeah, we are. Okay. Yeah, F fragmented. So depending on what the status of the troops is, you get different types of indicatives. So as these D is like it's all about morale and such. Like D is the first level, which is under the normal one, and after that it's F. So F is good for us. It's bad for them. Yeah, you see, they're still out there. And because we're breaking these guys, we can afford now. Now they're javelins, okay. I'm gonna send these guys here. Because you need a clear line of sight, otherwise they won't shoot. Looks like our guys are breaking there. Okay, I need the general back. Not a big fan of my general fighting this, but they are getting shot at, so that might help. I cannot fall back when they have the red signs on the top of them. You cannot. They have a mind of their own, so I cannot fall back with them right now, unfortunately, which means that we run the risk of them dying. Okay, stop. We're still keeping these guys on the lookout. Now we freed up these guys because we're gonna take care of these. I think I'm gonna move these guys here as well. This is causing trouble here. I can't fall back. Gotta say, those Astari put up with a lot of shit, and they're still going. Good for them. Okay, let's go here with our general, with our cavalry. Maybe we can find a flanking move. Okay, these guys are finally getting crushed. Oh wow. The zoom in and zoom out is a little bit annoying. Okay, it looks like it's general on general action. Let's see if we can... Overall I'm winning. You have to be very careful with misclicking here, because that's gonna be an issue. Get out of there. Nah, my general's gonna die. I'm still fighting, we cannot. Okay, move to it. Okay, so I can see what they're issuing as well. What order they're issuing as well, I mean. Okay, we won because we routed more units than them. I think it's at the 65%. If you route them, that's when you win. Okay, yeah. Got overwhelmed there a little bit. I mean, everything was in check, but yeah, I let them be proactive, as I said. Looks like we can't change anything if... Yeah, let's go again. I don't know what this means. Quality, quantity. Doubles red font, color unit selection options. Difficulty, quality. On easy, this shifts player raw, below average, average, and above average units up one quality level, and shifts AI elite and veteran units down One coin and on hard does the opposite. Yeah, well, it's about the stats then, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Small team, small game. But that doesn't ruin the fun. At least not for me. At least not now. We'll see in the future. Let's put in some more fights. I would like to check out the Macedonian armies as well after this. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, we have more Italian foot veteran. Okay, we have a lot of javelins right now. Yeah, I have to be more careful with my generals. And what I would like to do is to put an overwhelming number of skirmishers on one flank, and then just put a couple of them on the other. Don't put anything in the center. Widen the lines. See if we can see what we can do that way. Okay, I have I have one spear. We're gonna put it on this side. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot of cavalry. Now, you see, I made a wider line. They made a wider line. And I don't know if this is because of the unit composition or it is because of how I set up my troops. I guess we're gonna find out. This doesn't go well for my... It shouldn't go well for my javelins. We have a high chance of losing. I think. On the impact, yeah. In melee fighting, my chances are increased, as you can see. I don't want to move because if I move, you can't see about the last line there. Okay, they're not moving. Okay, no problem. Let's advance on one of the flanks. Try to... Yeah, of course, now they're moving. Okay, my general's gonna charge. Okay, so these guys have skirmish mode, like you have skirmish mode in Total War. Are they gonna run away when these guys are gonna charge at them? I'm curious actually to see it. Yes, they do. Okay, well then. Okay, we're chasing them down, but we cannot move around now. We cannot, okay. These guys are getting wrecked. I'm moving very slow even when they're running. Yeah, we cannot turn back now. Put these guys up front. Yeah, but the commands are coming from all the way there. Yeah, I did a poor job with my general on the right flank again. These guys went way too out. And that's obviously my fault. But I'm doing better than they are. I think I should... Should I fall back or finish these guys? Yeah, we're gonna finish those guys off. Come on. There we go. Okay, we routed those guys. Brother, what the fuck are you doing? Don't charge into their line. Nah, didn't pay attention. Yeah, all of these troops are waiting for their orders to come. You see the couriers are on the way. Yeah, this sucks a little bit because now they're sitting and being shot. But it is somewhat realistic. Like you have stories of the civil war between Mark Antony, Octavian, and Brutus, when the battle was so large in Greece that it Took a while for the commands to come out, and there was a lot of chaos everywhere. Oh, these guys are getting run down. What you doing? Why are you falling back, man? Yeah, I think from now on I'm not gonna be engaging with my generals in battle, because that's a lot of chaos right now. They're still waiting for their order. Yeah, in a situation with this army composition, I think it would have been better for me to turtle up than to put the javelins on the flanks against charging horses. But that's fine. Live, you learn. There's nothing wrong about that. We're currently losing, but I'm hoping that once these pieces are in place, we'll be able to give them a good charge. But from how things stand right now, I think I'm losing. Now let's give these guys a good shot. I double click, although I don't have to. That's a bad habit. Or not bad, it's just a habit from Total War. Should be a good charge on them. Oh yeah, I'm definitely losing. At least let's see if we can win here. I'm hoping to win this encounter. Not that it's gonna change the tide. It's not gonna. These guys are just doing what horses are supposed to do. Run and gun. We did break them here. But everywhere else is seemingly falling apart. Oh, now they're charging. They were in range. Oh, they've turned back, okay. The javelins are not doing enough damage here to these guys. So let's keep that in mind. The javelins don't seem to be as strong as I expected them to be. Oh, those guys are getting shredded. Unit is unhindered. Yeah, the medium infantry is not hindered by the terrain. The heavy stuff is. Cannot. Yeah, I think I'm losing this one. Oh, was I playing at half speed? Oh, that's... I think I was. That's unfortunate. They're outside the limit of the map. What the fuck is that, man? They're cheating, daddy! Okay, this one's lost. No reason to waste time here. We were severely outmatched there, composition-wise. Now let's leave it that with the Carthaginians, and let's get a Macedonian army. We're gonna keep the spears. Cretan archers, that's cool. I'm gonna go with the Cretan archers. Get more cavalry. Yeah, why not? We have spears, we have Thracian swords, and we have more horses. I think... yeah, why not? Because we're gonna have a couple of archers, we're gonna have spears, and we're gonna have a lot of horses. That's gonna be a good composition against whatever's going on here. Hopefully. Right. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 5 horses. We have a couple of Cretan archers and a couple of javelins. Okay, the rest of them are spears. So ideally, let's put the medium in the center. So ideally, I would do a reactionary play. Now javelins don't have the ability to throw their javelins if somebody's in front of them. I'm curious about the archers though. If I... javelins can only shoot from an angle or from high ground. Yeah, let's put them like that. Gonna stop messing around with our generals. Okay, let's see now. Let's wait and see what they're gonna do. Auto first move, okay. I mean, the fact that they can afford so many horses and still have like 5 melees, that's pretty impressive. Okay, how do I encounter? Okay, how do I do this? Whoa. If I can crush them on the flanks, the center, I win, right? The problem is them messing around. Let's try to cut off their possible advance. Ah, stay there, you bastards. Yeah, we're shooting their ass, which is nice. Okay, we're winning this. At least on that flank. Here we've broken their horse, nice. Okay, nice, we broke them there. Not doing so well here. But we got a good angle. I don't like the archers sitting there. Okay, the general is done. Oh, the archer still didn't move. Shit, man. We're wrecking these guys here. Okay, so we can okay, the archers can shoot over your lines, which makes sense. But let's play reactionary in the center. And let's attack the flanks, win the flanks. I think that's the key to success. I don't like these archers being here. Just go back there. This is a good setup here. Let's use these horses someplace else. Now a side charge should do the damage. Bring these guys up. Look at those pikes. Weren't they like reportedly something crazy like 6 to 8 meters long in the Macedonian army? Something insane. Let these guys throw their shit. And now we're in a much better position. Except my general here is not quite in a good spot. But we are breaking the enemy. So that's good. We are winning here as well. We have a D, they have an F. D is better than F, of course. Yes, we have broken them. Come on, select him. Ah, this is what I was trying to avoid. Come on, man. This is trouble here, I think. Is there any way to help him? Overall, this is much better. Yeah, they're gonna charge these guys in the rear, which is gonna be fantastic. They're gonna get support by these guys as well. I'm losing this guy. What does that mean exactly? Oh, I won. Yeah, but I want to see something. This. Or recoil. What is recoil altogether? What is recoil? I mean, does recoil like something similar to like recharge the enemy? Yeah, we are fucking victorious, boys. This was much better. I was much better prepared for this kind of fight against the light horses. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Okay, I think we're gonna go for one more. What kind of a situation should we go for here? And there's like something crazy. There's gonna be so many factions to play from. It's gonna be actually interesting. To see how the game will evolve. I wonder about the price as well. Like, I don't think it's gonna be very expensive. I might convince one of my friends to play with me. I've been play. I have a friend with which I play Age of Empires in the weekends, but Age of Empires for me is an extremely frustrating experience, and that's mainly because of me. It's not because of the game, because I always expect to have every micro movement down to a T. But that is impossible when I only play the game in the weekend, you know? In order to be good at something, you can't just play it or practice at it, whatever it is, like once or twice a week, because you're gonna be shit, obviously. But I still piss off. I get pissed off because I'm hopeless sometimes. Okay, so let's go with AORUS against Rome. I'm gonna play as AORUS. You're gonna pick whatever you want. I'm gonna... Let's go with the Tarantine, because that would be historically... I mean, the Samnite would be historically accurate as well. So they have mostly... Yeah, what do they have? They have some horses, mostly swords and javelins, right? Yeah. Mostly swords and javelins. So what's the counter to that? Swords and javelins. Where? Horses, a lot of horses would be nice. Some hoplites. Italian hoplites. Or we can get more cavalry. We're gonna go for the cavalry. Mercenary hoplites. Heavy, medium. One of the differences between medium infantry and heavy infantry is that the medium is not influenced by the terrain. So the heavier terrain, the medium infantry does better in it, while the heavy needs... they're like little divas, you know? You need to... You need to be very careful with them. Let's keep the hoplites. Undisciplined. These guys are more restrained. So how many horses do I have right now? I have 2 of these. 2 of these, that's 4. Do I need more? Let's get some hoplites here. Greek cavalry, okay. Tarentine cavalry, okay. Italian, okay, so we're gonna have a lot of cavalry. We're gonna keep the archers. And that's that. Okay. Start it up. Fire up this bad boy. Okay, those are a lot of soldiers. Holy shit, I have a lot of horses. 8 horses. What? More than... Oh my god, what did I do? And I still have enough in the center, so we're good. Very nice. Aren't we supposed to have 3 archers? 3 light archers. Huh. You can toggle the UI. Anyway, a little bit disappointed. I thought I'm gonna get 3 archers. Put these guys in, group them up. I'm gonna put the general behind them because this line will mostly stay put. Maybe move them up front a little bit. What am I facing here? A lot of infantry. A lot of infantry. Only 1 cavalry. A couple of cavalries only. Oh my god, this is gonna be epic. I have javelins, but I have... My range should be better, bigger. Yeah, those archers are cool. We're stepping on each other's toes. No! Shit. That's okay, actually. If I could just only fall back with my general there. Yeah, this guy's getting wrecked. Okay, we managed to take out their general. Yeah, that's fine. Relax, they're gone. I gotta win on the flanks, because in the center I don't think I'm gonna. Let's take out that group. Yeah, when your ally routes, that's not good. Come on, man. Okay. Managed to break them here. Okay, now I think we're in a better place. This general is still getting wrecked. We're getting shot in the back, which is not good. It was actually pretty close. Nice. Hey! Pyrrhic army wins. Kind of a Pyrrhic victory, one would say. But we managed to do what we set out to do. The cavalry was vital on the flanks. I won the flanks and then turned to support the center, which was crumbling. That was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Guys, let me know what other battles you want to see. I will post more often with this. It's quite enjoyable, but I don't want to take away from the Total War content on my channel. So that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed what you just saw, and I will see you again next time. Until then, stay safe, stay clean, and always stay strong.